Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nabil Zaini and my metric number is 17 DEP24F1008. In this video, I'm gonna play as Uzai's roommate.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Uzai Zufar bin Rizwan. My matrix number is 17 DEP24F1006. And in this video, I'm gonna be an electrical engineering student.
Hello, my name is Hazir Akil. Student metric card is 17 DEP24F1010, and my character is play electrical engineering student.
Uzai, I think this is for you.
Oh, thank you. This is my new multimeter.
Multimeter? What is that?
Multimeter. We can use this to measure voltage.
And like the name suggests, it can also use to measure the current and the resistance.
Oh, I get it now. But why do we need to measure voltage?
The reason because that is there's some device that only work with a specific amount of voltage. That when we use it, we have to measure it.
Okay, but what about the current?
The current, we need to measure it because there are some device like this board. If you use a lot of current, it's going to be overheating and cause a fire.
So what about the resistor? Why do we need to measure it?
The thing about it is this, and this thing, I can show it to you. That, okay, look, right? So, you know that some device, for example like fan, how we can change its speed, right? We can do that with the help of resistor. Resistor help it block some of the current. So, for example, for the fan, if you make the fan go slower, it means there's a lot of resistance to make it go slower. A lot faster the fan goes, it means there's a less resistance.
So how do we measure voltage and current?
Just because you asked, I'm going to show it to you how we use this thing. Let me show you. Alright, so how do we use this thing? First, you have to put this thing. This is called probe. We use it to put in place that we want to measure something. Right? Put it in place. So now, you can use it. Here, let me show you. The first example, I'm going to show you how to measure volt on this battery I got. First, you have to select the correct range for the volt. Right? Let me test. Right now you can see the needle is reacting. This means there is a volt there that we get to measure. So put this thing away for a second, and I'm gonna measure this resistor. So the way to measure it like this. If it doesn't react, it means you select the wrong range. Let me fix that. Alright. As you can see, there is a resistor reacting. Alright. Actually, I want to show you guys how to measure current, but unfortunately, we doesn't have the right instrument for that. So I'll need next time to show it to you guys.
So what the precaution we need to take?
Right. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot to say this thing. When you measure something, you have to make sure that you go for the lowest setting as possible when you start it. For example, if like I did the first time, if you want to measure a resistor, you have to start from the lowest setting, go to the up to make sure that it doesn't go overload. And the second thing you need to precaution about is that the needle. The needle stay at 0 when you measure nothing. So the default will be always at 0. And I also like to add that you make sure the probe is connected properly. For example, the red probe is stay on the plus sign, while the black probe is stay on the negative com side.
Wait, what happens if the needle doesn't start at 0 like this?
Right, if that happen in case in your multimeter, you can fix it by spinning this, or if it doesn't work, you can take a screwdriver or shilling if you have, and screw this thing to measure it go to the perfect area, this thing. And in case that it happened, it will cause a miscalculate or misreading in the measurement. So make sure to always check your dot first.
I have another question. How do we read this multimeter? Because there's so many numbers in this.
Alright, I know this sounds like confusing for new people to using a multimeter, but actually quite easy. First of all, if you want to measure ohms, you only have to look at the blue number on top. You see the blue number?
Oh, yes, yes.
Right. And if you want to measure a current, you can look at DCV. The black numbers can be measured for the current and also be measured for the voltage. For
Okay.
the new student, you only have to focus on that two things.
I'm glad we get that out.
Okay, thanks.